Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and a warm welcome to all the viewers and the spectators. Day 5 of the Pune Club Premier League Season 8. Title sponsors Jet Synthesis, presenting Sachin Saga Extravaganza and Real Cricket, two of the best virtual reality cricket games, which you can experience hands-on at the Jet Synthesis stall in front of the clubhouse, supported by Desai Brothers Limited, Vitara, Shifties range of namkeens and snacks, Finland International School, Real Natural Products, presenting Green Life Active Naturals. We are live on YouTube. Scoring is live on Cricket Heroes. Today is the first day of the knockout matches. The league matches are over. Out of the 10 teams, two teams, namely Vendican Eagles and Manpreet and GG's Jaguars, were knocked out of the league, and they haven't made it to the quarterfinals. Today we have knockout matches, quarterfinals. The first one between Quality Warriors and Four Oak Sailors. Sailors won the toss and decided to bowl. They put the Quality Warriors to bat. 6-over match, knockout match. All Kapila Parmar All-Stars will take on Oberoi Kings in the next match, the second knockout match. Then Maximum Mavericks will take on Jets in the third match. And the last match for the day, Kumar Properties Typhoons, the only unbeaten team in the tournament, will play against VK Tigers. So 4 teams will get knocked out and 4 teams will move on to the semi-finals and the finals that will happen tomorrow. The regular opening pair of, we'll just confirm, we can make out that Arav Vij, captain owner, is already there. And I think he's planning to take the strike. We'll confirm. Okay, Aryan Gadgil and Arav Vij are there. Aryan Gadgil will take strike. He'll be taking strike to Rajesh Kasat, who is their regular opening bowler. And in every tournament, he's managed to get a wicket. In every match, beg your pardon, he's managed to get a wicket in each of his first overs. So he's a very consistent performer, not conceding many runs, and definitely getting wickets in his over. Uh, we've added a third umpire, TV umpire, for replays for runouts and stumpings. Rajesh Kasat to bowl the first ball of the first knockout match for the Sailors versus Warriors. Loopy ball tapped away towards third man. Arshad Akkalkotkar charges on it, a single. Good to get a feel of the ball on the bat, the very first ball. Both batsmen crossing over, getting their feet moving, the blood flowing. Beautiful overcast conditions. Thankfully, so far, rain hasn't interrupted play. And we pray that our good fortune continues. Arav now facing Rajesh Kasat, second ball. Pulled off the back foot. Mid wicket is there. Tariq Parwani at mid wicket. A single for Arav to start off. Good start for both the teams. Loopy ball converted to a full toss. Rosebay Barda at covers. Cannot stop it, and the first boundary for Quality Warriors by Aryan Gadgil's blade. So they move on to 6 for no loss after 3 deliveries. It was a loop. Six. This time again converted full toss into the gap and another boundary near long on. Yes, 5 balls are down. 5 balls have gone down. And 10 is the score. A good start for the Warriors. Well, just 1 ball left for Rajesh to get a wicket. Nicely played uppishly towards long off and into the gap again. Another boundary. So 3 boundaries, very good over for the Warriors to start with. So 14 for no loss after 1 over. Quality Warriors versus Sailors. Rosebay Barda coming from the clubhouse end to bowl the second over of Sailors. Good start by Warriors. Aryan is on 13 not out and Arav 1 not out. Arav facing Rosebay Barda. Second over of the Sailors being bowled by Rosebay. First ball now to Arav. On the up, played but along the ground into covers for a single. $15 for no loss. Played on the up, one bounce to long on for a single. 16 for no loss after 1.2. Aryan not out on 14 of 6 balls. And that's caught behind, beaten outside off. Arav once again departs very early, putting the rest of the team on pressure. Beautifully caught behind by Bhushan Palresha. Well, now once again, the main strike batsman of the Quality Warriors has departed early. And they lose their first wicket at 16 of 1. Good delivery there by Bharda, just short of length, slightly outside off. Bounced nicely, and Arav trying to cut it to point. Got an outside edge, comfortable catch for Bhushan Palresha. Behind the wickets, fourth ball of Bharda's over. Bowling to Zian Talab, and he lifts it towards covers for a single. 17 for 1. Well, that is lofted. Is the fielder coming under it? Oh, he rushes at it, Zamir, and cannot hold on to it. A life for Aryan Gadgil, and to rub salt on the wounds, it's a boundary. So Aryan continues to survive there, gets a first life, 21 for 1. 1 ball to go in Bharda's over. Now Tariq Parwani switching positions with Zamir. Zamir goes to mid-wicket, and Tariq is at long on. Zamir goes further towards square leg and Sumiran Mehta comes towards mid-wicket. Last ball of Bharda's over, 21 for 1. Oh, and that's a confusion, and lucky. The bowler not holding on to the ball. Oh my God, another life there for the Quality Warriors batsman.
हेल्प कर दे यार.
चिप्सीज दोस्ती का नया फंडा.
Head. They should hold back Arav for 1 down or 2 down, because if he gets out early, which he has done quite a few times, then the entire team has to really look within and build up the innings. And there's nobody as destructive as Arav in the Warriors lineup. Of course, Zian Talab can swing a bat a bit. Aryan Gadgar is an absolute classical batsman. He can hit a few shots, but he's not very known for his big aerial shots, but he's a master at ground strokes. And well, right now he's done the bulk of the scoring, and he's on 18 of 8 balls. Zian Talab is now facing the new bowler. Let's wait and see who's the new bowler. Can we have the bowler's name, please? Sachin Deshpande is the new bowler, bowling the third from Council Hall End for the Four Oak Sailors, who won the toss and decided to bowl first. Putting in the Quality Warriors, the Warriors have lost a good toss. Wonderfully yorked. Zian Talab firstly thought of hitting it, then saw the ball zooming into his legs. Safely plays it away, a dot ball for Sachin. Shortish now this time, cut away into the offside. I think they have someone there at the boundary, and the young boys crossover for 2, 23 for 1 now. (23 for 1), and I think the Warriors won't mind losing that toss. They are doing well now. Remember, the Four Oak Sailors is a seasoned team. They've got some wonderful matured bats. Shortish pulled away towards square leg for a single, deciding not to take the second. Moving on to 24 for 1 after 2.3. Now that's a classic cover drive. Straight to Bharda at covers. Another single, 25 for 1. In the third over, 2 more balls to go in Sachin Deshpande's over. Going for a swing and a miss. Zian Talab, lucky not to get the wickets or get an edge. And importantly, a dot ball for Sachin Deshpande. Now, last one of his overs to be bowled. So, 2 runs there, 27 for 1 after 3 overs. Well, both the teams should be happy with the proceedings so far. Now the onus is on the Quality Warriors to slightly up the tempo of the scoring from here on. The lights have already come on. Arshad Akkalkotkar comes to bowl from the clubhouse end. The 4th over for Four Oak Sailors. The next match, knockout match, will be between Kapila Parmar All Stars and Oberoi Kings. Well, the main strike weapons for All Stars with the bat are Prakash Karia, Khalid Parwani. For the Kings, it is Aryaman Pillai, chiefly Aryaman, but of course they have some other good bowlers. They have Divyanshu Sehgal, all-rounder with the ball and the bat. Well, trying to pull that one, the keeper cannot hold on to it. A long chase for Kapil Punjabi at fine leg, but it does a good job of saving a boundary. And they move on to 29 for 1 after 3.1. Quality Warriors, first knockout match. Well, a fabulous hit, fabulous direct hit. I think it was stumped. We'll just wait and see. We'll see if they go and review it and run out. We'll just wait and see. I think it's Aryan Gat. A beautiful throw by Sumiran, and Aryan Gadgir is run out. He's not waiting to review the decision, so the second wicket falls. It was a lunging dive by Aryan Gadgir, but that was not enough. Sumiran straight away. Well, it was a pretty tight decision. I wonder why they did not bother to review it. They have the choice of reviewing it. And of course, why let go of a facility if it's there? Vikram, the left-hander, is now coming to bat for Warriors. They are now on 30 for 2 after 3.2. Vikram, the left-hander, Vikram Damle. Now, Kapil Punjabi is coming, going a little squarer at third man. Well, this time played 2 covers. Sumiran charges. Only a single. 31 for 2 after 3.3. A wicket always checks the tempo of runs. And now once again Kapil has to do a little moving. He's come a little finer at third man now. They don't have any fine leg for the left-hander. And a huge gap there. All they have is deep mid-wicket. Oh, sorry, the right-hander is batting now. So it's a wide ball by Arshad. Now all the hopes of the Warriors on Zian Talab, and he's proved himself in a couple of matches. Shortish. Now off the back foot. That's high up in the air. Keeper coming for it. Bowler going for it, but the ball bounces between both of them. And Zian Talab survives to play another delivery. Good comeback by Arshad after that white ball. Vikram Marathe facing Arshad. Driven to covers. It was in the air but safely bounces a couple of times before Sumiran sends it back to Bhushan Pulresha. End of the fourth over. It is 34
ऑफिसचा
for
नियम
2.
आहे काम आणि आनंद दोन्ही शेअर केले जातात
आनंद ओ प्लीज
या मुठीमध्ये आहे चव प्रत्येक जीवनाची. हे नमकीन नाही, हा गुल्लक आहे आनंदाचा.
ऑफिसचा नियम आहे काम आणि आनंद दोन्ही शेअर केले जातात
आनंद ओ प्लीज
या मुठीमध्ये आहे चव प्रत्येक जीवनाची. हे नमकीन नाही, हा गुल्लक आहे आनंदाचा.
ऑफिसचा नियम आहे काम आणि आनंद दोन्ही शेअर केले जातात
आनंद ओ प्लीज
या मुठीमध्ये आहे चव
2 more, just 12 runs, 12 balls are left, beg your pardon, and they will at least hope to score 20 to 25 runs, 20 to 30 runs in the remaining 2 overs. Because it's a knockout game, they at least need anything above 60, 65 to make it a competitive score. Tariq Firvani, the skipper, he is now setting the field. So we have deep mid wicket, backward deep square leg. Then a third man, deep point of the back foot, swing and a miss. Then we've got a deep cover boundary. And then we have a long off. That is the fielding placement currently. Vikram Marathe there steps out, cannot connect well. The ball gets an outside edge towards Bhushan Palresha, the keeper, retrieves it, just a single. Vikram is not happy with his blade, so he's looking to change it. He's just having a word with the umpire. Well, now a cluster of bats are being offered to Vikram Marathe. And Zian facing Zamir Sheikh, 4th over. The 5th over being bowled. 4 have been bowled by Sailors. The 5th in progress by Zamir Sheikh for the Sailors. Zian Talab for the Warriors. Shortish, beautifully pulled off the back foot for a sixer over square leg. Shot came into his chest, promptly swinging back and just playing a wonderful lofted pull on the swivel for a 6. So the first one for the Warriors and coming at a right time. So it's 41 for 2 now. They've crossed the 40s. Shortage once again. Now this time pulled. There is deep mid wicket there. But he's just a mute spectator. Sails way over him. It was Tariq Parwani. It would have needed 4 Tariqs to stand on top of each other to collect that one. But a beautiful 6. Back-to-back sixers for the Quality Warriors. And now the Warriors are really showing their fangs. Getting into attacking mode. Turbo drive mode is on. And very quickly they've sailed to 47 for 2. 5th over being bowled by Zamir Sheikh for the Sailors. Council all end. Shortish once again. Now this time off the back foot. Punch to covers. Sumiran charges there. Just a single. .48 for 2. 1 ball to go in Zamir's 5th over. That's high up in the air. There's a fielder below it, and I think, oh, Barda cannot hold on to it. And that's a drop catch. Importantly, they get a single, but lucky to have a life there. Vikram Marathe. So end of 5 overs, 49.
प्रत्येक जीवनाची हे नमकीन नाही, हा गुल्लक आहे आनंदाचा.
ऑफिसचा नियम आहे, काम आणि आनंद दोन्ही शेअर केले जातात.
आनंद. ओ प्लीज.
या मुठीमध्ये आहे चव प्रत्येक जीवनाची. हे नमकीन नाही, हा गुल्लक आहे आनंदाचा.
ऑफिसचा नियम आहे, काम आणि आनंद दोन्ही शेअर केले जातात.
आनंद. ओ
हा गुल्लक आहे आनंद.
Well, sadly, back-to-back wickets falling for the Warriors at a crucial juncture. This is the last over. So 2 wickets back-to-back. Sarvesh Mutha departs. Prior to that, Vikram Marathe departed. Well, the saving grace is they still have the in-form batsman Zian Talab there. A beautiful Yorker delivery. Beautiful delivery, but very nicely played by Zian. He had lifted his bat for an aggressive stroke. Very quickly got it down, realizing it's a Yorker. Manages to hold on to his wicket, but wonderful delivery by Sumiran, the kind that is needed at the death overs. 50 up for the Warriors, 50 for 4. Couple of good hits over the fence, across the fence. Warriors will love it. At that time, played loftedly, but straight to long on. And there's a confusion, and luckily they do not take the second. So Zian sending Aklak back, just a single there, 51. At least a 6 or a 4 is needed to lift the spirits of the Warriors. They can't have a dull, sedate, boundaryless last over. Shortish, Aklak punches that into covers, but there is Rajesh Kasat, and and that's a misfield by the long off fielder. He has just bent down to collect it. I think probably it's Zamir. Not sure it is who it is, but a good welcome boundary for the Warriors. Something that is not so welcome for the Sailors, but they won't mind because it's just 55, and that's not a daunting target as of now. Full toss and wonderfully flicked away, and I guess that will go over the fence for a boundary. Beautifully played by Akhlaq. The last two deliveries yielding a boundary enough to lift the spirits of the Warriors. They finish at 59 in their 6 overs. So the Four Oak Sailors need 60 to win and move on to the semi-finals. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you are virtual reality cricket fans, you can enjoy the best two virtual reality games on the planet called Sachin Saga Extravaganza and Real Cricket, which are presented by Jet Synthesis, who are our title sponsors. They are also owners of the Jets team, which will...
ऑफिसचा नियम आहे, काम आणि आनंद दोन्ही शेअर केले जातात.
आनंद. ओ प्लीज.
या मुठीमध्ये आहे चव प्रत्येक जीवनाची. हे नमकीन नाही, हा गुल्लक आहे आनंदाचा.
ऑफिसचा नियम आहे, काम आणि आनंद दोन्ही शेअर केले जातात.
आनंद. ओ प्लीज.
या मुठीमध्ये
snacks under the brand name of Pitara Chipsies. Khas Khazana Dosti Ka. And a wide range of these beautiful, yummy namkeens are available in the retail market all over Pune city. You can surely enjoy it. And we are grateful to the Desai brothers. They've been supporting this event ever since the first edition of Pune Club Premier League happened 9 years ago. And we are fortunate to welcome Brihan's Natural Products with their Greenleaf Active Naturals range of health products. They are our sponsors, associate sponsors this year. And of course, Finland International School. The best enlightenment for your child. Chalo guys, come on quick. Warriors, please take the field, guys, quick. It is really overcast. We don't want to lose time in case, God forbid. Okay, Warriors, quick, guys, quick. Come on, please take the field, quick. Well, the two openers for Four Oak Sailors, Tariq Parvani and Sumiran Mehta. Captain Tariq Parvani will take strike. Sumiran will be the non-striker. Akhlaq Poonawala will open the bowling for the Quality Warriors. And they'll try to defend. Well, it's a decent score since it's a knockout match. 59 is not at all a bad score. So, Tariq will be taking strike to Akhlaq Poonawala. Sarvesh Mutha, the keeper, is surveying the field and setting it up. Captain Arav is at long on. He's also arranging the field in consultation with the keeper. 60 needed for the Sailors. Akhlaq Poonawala will be bowling to Tariq Parvani, who's had a sizzling run of form so far. So we'll have the toss for the next match between All Stars and Oberoi Kings. Remember, this is a knockout match. The one who wins goes forward to the semi-finals to be held tomorrow. First ball off the hips goes to square leg. So runs for the Sailors and Tariq. One run taken at Wide fine leg. Sailors have started their chase. Sumiran Mehta now. Shortish ball, cut away off the back foot. There is a fielder on the point boundary. Rahil Mirchandani efficiently, very quickly bending down and sending the throw back to keeper Sarvesh. Another single. Starting sedately, the Sailors. They need 60 to win. Now 58 to win. Just gently tapped into the covers. Almost Yorker length. Played into the offside. Good fielding by Zian. Sprightly and lively on the feet. 4 for no loss after 4 balls. Sailors. Aklak bowling first over for Warriors. Punched into the offside. Aryan charges on it. Another single. 5 runs of 5 balls for the Sailors. They need 60 to win. Now they need 55 in 5.1 overs. Well, another single, so 6 singles in the first 6 balls by the Sailors. A good over by Aklak Poonawala.
हेल्प कर दे यार.
चिप्सीज दोस्ती का नया फंडा.
ग्रीन लीफ एलोवेरा जेल त्वचा की जलन और रूखापन कम करे, त्वचा को राहत और पोषण दे. प्राकृतिक एक्टिव एलोवेरा से बना.
Experienced. Vikram Marathe to bowl second over for Warriors and Sumiran facing Vikram. Shortish. And sadly, just straight to long on, but Sumiran is happy with that. A single. It's Vikram Damle, beg your pardon, the left-hander bowling from the Council All End. He's bowling the second over for the Warriors. The Sailors chasing 60. We are in the second over. Shortish. And cut away, but white third man is there. He's charging on it. Yes, and he does a good job. Fields well. Just a single. Good job there. Full toss by Vikram, played on the up to point. Oh wow, a lucky escape for Aklak, I think there. He misjudged the bounce, but lunged to keep the ball in control, and that's a no ball. So a free hit and an extra run there, taking Sailors to 10 for no loss. A free hit now after 1.3 overs. And that's overpitched. That is beautiful line and length he's bowling. Tariq was beaten there, getting an under edge. Ball going behind the keeper. Rahil Mirchandani, alert as ever. Behind at fine leg, a single. 11 for no loss. 60 needed. Now 49. Beautiful, beautiful delivery. Beautiful line and length by Vikram Damle there. Nicely looping the ball, just keeping it short of length and keeping it just tight, not giving any room for the batsman to play their strokes freely. Brilliant work by Vikram Damle. Once again, beautifully ball almost pitched Yorker length. The batsman not getting a hold of it outside edge for a single. And end of the second over. 13 for no loss of the Sailors. A wonderful over bowled by Vikram Damle there.
आहे चव प्रत्येक जीवनाची. हे नमकीन
ऑफिसचा नियम आहे, काम आणि आनंद दोन्ही शेअर केले जातात.
आनंद. ओ प्लीज.
या मुठीमध्ये आहे चव प्रत्येक जीवनाची. हे नमकीन नाही, हा गुल्लक आहे आनंदाचा.
ऑफिसचा नियम आहे, काम आणि आनंद दोन्ही शेअर.
Arav, we are not yet sure who's bowling. It's Arav who's bowling now actually. He decides to bowl first. Well, actually, he prefers to bowl a little later in the innings, but right now I think they're looking to get wickets. That is why he's bowling. Because he's one of those there are 4 to 5 unplayable bowlers in this tournament. They are not easy to get away with. Devanshu Sehgal is one of them. And Arav, which is one of them. And again, he's got that hop and jump style, which was made famous by Sohail Tanveer. Arav to Tariq. Start of the third over. 13 for no loss Sailors. And a full toss ball, cut away to point. The fielder in place there, and Tariq there somehow suffering a niggle. Arav, do you need a physio on the field, Arav? Physio, please. Suddenly, Arav has
ग्रीन लीफ एलोवेरा जेल त्वचा की जलन और रूखापन कम करे, त्वचा को राहत और पोषण दे, प्राकृतिक एक्टिव एलोवेरा से बना. ट्राई माई सीक्रेट.
So that is the attitude of the players. They're carrying injuries, they're taking a risk, they're risking their health, but everything is being given for the sake of the team by Arav Vij, the captain and the owner of Warrior. A warrior in the true sense, Arav Vij. Well, this time full toss on the legs, the fielders are running, let's wait and see, and that's a boundary. Well, unfortunately, Arav cannot put his 100% into the deliveries. As you can see, this one was bowled very slow. I'm sure the pain must be prohibiting him from executing a free-flowing delivery. But that is what is one of the hallmarks of this tournament. So many players, playing with body injuries, going beyond the limitations, triumphing over niggles and problems. And that's sadly a wide delivery. 19 for no loss after 2.2. Well, that was almost Yako length. Goes straight to the fielder and Tarek takes on the fielder and comes back for second. Good running by Tarek there. So 21 for no loss now after 3.3. 2.3, beg your pardon. 2.3, 21 for no loss. So 39 needed for Sailors to win. Oh, once again, Yorker length, not easy to hit. But Sumiran still manages to get it to covers. Vikrant Pardesi moves from wide long off. A single there, 22 for no loss. 2 more deliveries to go in Arav's over. This time it's shortish. Could have been a wide if Tariq had not reached for it. A beautiful fielding by the third man fielder. Very well fielded. Very vital not to let any boundaries go due to fielding errors. And the fielder at third man doing great for the Warriors. Just 2 conceded. Last ball of Arav is over to go. 24 for no loss in the third over. Are the Sailors. Well, that is a miss hit. A pull shot getting an upper edge safely goes to fine leg for a single. So that is 1 run shot. Oh, that's a no ball. Beg your pardon. Sorry. It's a no ball. It's a no ball and a free hit. So 26 for no loss. Well, this time driven towards. Oh, and that's a boundary. Aryan Gadgil did dive there, but it really breaks a fielder's heart when he puts in all his effort and the ball still goes to the boundary. End of the third over for the Warriors, and they are now 30 for no loss. So I think. Okay, physio needed on the field, please. Physio, I think now this. No, the scorer affirms. Arun Gadgil bowling the fourth from Council Hall end for the Warriors. And the Sailors have scored exactly half of what they need in the half lot of overs. So they needed 60 in 6. They've scored 30 in 3. They need another 30 in 3. And the plus side is they've not lost a single wicket so far. Cut away, very fine. I don't think third man stands a chance there, but he does. Beautiful running, beautiful running. Wonderful, just 2 runs there. 2 runs for Tariq, 32 for no loss. After 3.1 are the Four Oaks Sailors. $33 for no loss. After 3.2, Aryan is bowling now. Sumiran facing him. Oh, beautiful ball, beautiful ball. Appeal for a caught behind. Beaten. Sumiran beaten by Aryan. Good. So these kind of deliveries just plant a little bit of doubt in the batsman's mind. Aryan to Sumiran. Nicely bowled once again. This time caught behind. Beautiful. He stepped out and tried to drive on the up, missing the line. Gets a nick, and Sarvesh Mutta doing a beautiful job behind the wickets. So the first wicket of the Sailors falls at 33 for 1 after 3.4 overs. And a breakthrough for the Warriors by Aryan Gadge. Just a single. Well, the Warriors making a comeback in this over. The last over, due to Arab's injury, they conceded a little more than what they had thought of. But Aryan Gadge making amends for that, and he's bowling a very tight over. He beat Sumiran Mehta twice on the trot, and on the second ball, got his wicket. Tariq holding the fort for Sailors. Shortish now, cut away off the back foot. But Aklak is there. Takes his time to collect it, and a quick throw back to the keeper. Just a single, a brilliant, brilliant over by Aryan Gadge, just conceding 4 runs and taking 1 wicket in that one. So it's 25 needed in 2 overs for the
केले जातात.
Four Oaks.
आनंद ओ प्लीज
या मुठीमध्ये आहे चव प्रत्येक जीवनाची. हे नमकीन नाही, हा गुल्लक आहे आनंदाचा.
ऑफिसचा नियम आहे, काम आणि आनंद दोन्ही शेअर केले जातात.
आनंद ओ प्लीज
या मुठीमध्ये आहे चव प्रत्येक जीवनाची. हे नमकीन नाही, हा गुल्लक आहे आनंदाचा.
ग्रीन लीफ एलोवेरा जेल त्वचा की जलन और रूखापन कम करे, त्वचा को राहत और पोषण दे. प्राकृतिक एक्टिव एलोवेरा से बना. ट्राई माई सीक्रेट.
Is just 2-3 loose deliveries amongst the 12 remaining, and the rest they'll manage with singles and doubles. So Vikrant Pardesi will be bowling to Tariq Parwane. Tariq is not out on 14. Non-striker is Zamir. Vikrant Pardesi bowling. Oh, shot outside off. Tariq could not make a contact, but just a single at point. Fabulous fielding by Aklak Poonawala. He's very lively and alert on the pitch every time. And the ball has been following him. Good bowling by the Warriors so far, bowling to the field. The Sailors playing a patient game. Now Zamir Sheikh will face Vikrant Pardesi's second delivery of the fourth over of the Warriors. And that's a white ball. So 36 for 1. 24 needed. 23 now. 37 for 1. 23 needed. Beautifully pulled off the back foot, straight to Rahil Mirchandani, and he takes it. Zamir Sheikh goes. Shortest delivery by Vikrant Pardesi into the ribs of Zamir Sheikh. He pulled it, and Rahil Mirchandani judging it to perfection and holding on to it like it was the Kohinoor diamond. Second wicket falls for the Sailors at the score of 37 for 2 after 4.2. 23 needed in 10 deliveries. And now in comes Roseby Barda. But importantly, they've got Tariq on strike. As the ball was in the air, the batsman crossed. Vikrant bowling third ball of his over to Tariq Parwani. Remember, this is the first knockout match of PCPL Season 8. Shortish, cut away. There's a gap there, but the lively and alert Akhlaq is there. A slight fumble, and Tariq capitalizes on that minutest of the errors. Akhlaq wouldn't mind it. As far as he doesn't concede a boundary, that's fine. They are making the Sailors work very hard for their runs, and the Sailors won't mind working hard for their runs. As long as they keep moving step by step. Shortish, and it is a beautiful delivery. The non-striker was out of the crease, but very sensible decision by Vikrant not to take a shy at this time, because there's nobody backing up that fabulous delivery at this time. It was a rank hop, but was not capitalized on. Tariq facing Vikrant. And that is a big one. That is a big one. And that goes all over mid-wicket. Like I told you, Sailors are as patient as vultures. And that is that little room. A short pitch delivery. It stood low, did not bounce. Tariq rocking back and just pulling it cleanly for a huge 6 over mid-wicket. 45 for 2. 15 needed. 15 needed in 15 needed in 7. 45 for 2. Well, this time pulled away. Is there anybody on the boundary? Another boundary there. Back-to-back blows. So the Sailors have identified Vikrant Pardesi as the weak link of the Warriors. End of Vikrant Pardesi's over. A huge 6 and then a beautiful pulled shot to square leg for a boundary. Tariq Parwani comes into his element. He's a batsman, a thinking batsman who's known to win matches. He knows how to steer his team to a victory without depending on others. End of 5 overs. 49 for 2. 11 runs needed in this one. It's a make or break for the Warriors. No problem with the number of wickets for the Sailors. As long as they have Tariq Parwani on the ground. And look at him. He's still struggling with the probably exhaustion. Probably a few.
हेल्प कर दे यार.
Bowling the last over for the Warriors. Zian Talab. 11 runs needed in 6 balls for for Oak Sailors to win this knockout match and move to the semi-finals. Zion to, well, Roseby there, drives towards wide mid-wicket. Aklak there, I think, again. Not very sure who's there on the boundary. I think Rahil Mirchandani doing a good job. A single then. 50 up for the Sailors. 10 needed in 5 balls. 2 runs per delivery. Straight to the fielder at mid-wicket. A single for Tariq. 9 needed in 4. Now Roseby Bharda on strike. Tariq trusts the batting ability of Roseby. Otherwise he wouldn't have taken a single. 9 runs, 4 balls. A single taken. 8 needed in 3. Tariq on strike. A delicate situation. Can be anybody's game. No standing in front of there. Krisha and everyone, please move from there. Ashwin, can you please vacate from that area? Please, all of you. The golden dot ball. Golden dot ball. A fabulous delivery. It's not easy to pin a batsman like Tariq Parwani onto the crease in the death over. That is fabulous. So no standing in front of the pavilion, please. All stars players over there, sir. All 2 balls, 8 runs needed. 8 runs needed in 2 balls. Well, this time straight to the fielder, just a single. They're going for the second. Tariq doesn't bother. He has to get back on the strike. Oh my God, what a twist of events. What a twist in the story. Last ball suspense. My God, this is really unbelievable. The Sailors look like they were cruising. You never know what can happen, but it's 1 run and 7 balls. Technically impossible, but very much possible if 7 in 1 ball, beg your pardon. The excitement has really twisted my tongue. 7 runs in 1 ball needed. Are we heading for a super over? 7 runs needed in 1 ball. 1 youth 6 takes it to a super over. A 6 and a no ball gives a victory to the Sailors. Anything less than a 6 gives a victory to the Quality Warriors. I hope all of you are biting your nails like there is no tomorrow. 7 runs in 1 ball. Tariq facing for the Sailors. Tension in the air. And he has done just that. It's high in the air, but oh, the bowler drops it. Are they planning to run it? Oh no, they've thrown in the towel. Quality Warriors have pulled the rabbit out of the hat. And they have knocked out the fancied 4 Oak Sailors in the last over. Fabulous comeback. Fabulous, fabulous last over bowling by Zian Talab there. Oh, so sad. The heroics of Tariq Parwani. We were saying he's a man who can take his team across the line. He's a man who knows how to win matches, but unfortunately just falling short. Could not dispatch the last ball for a 6. And a victory to our vision Quality Warriors. The first team into the semi-finals of the Pune Club Premier League Season 8. We'll shortly have the Man of the Match award.